Welcome back, Royals. Happy Aquarius season. As you come in, please make sure that you share and like, comment throughout, and tell me hello when you come in. That way I will know that you are here. We have case number 31 on tonight, and the title is Ain't No Sense, Just Audacity. Hell, all the stories got audacity, but we'll see what we got for tonight. We'll have our co host and then our guests introduce themselves, and then we will get started.
Hey y'all, it's Team Delicious as always with two E's, honey, coming to slay nails and these comments and these judgments of your petty stories. Yes, I got judgments. Hello. How y'all doing this good Monday? Ow. My friend said be on the camera, although it's hair day. Don't worry
No,
about
that's
it.
not it.
But
Continue.
don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm still here.
Yes. What I told you before we turned on the camera is not needed. Sister?
Yeah, I'm here on the camera looking as I am. Hey, I'm back. I ain't got nothing spectacular. I just say whatever falls out my mouth, I guess.
So my sister and my bestie are going to be the weapon formed against me today. So let's see what bullshit we have in store for you guys. A week from today, I will tell you, Aquarius season has been popping this year. This year, I have been so relaxed just doing brunches and dinners and stuff like that. I got my favorite stuff, the people that call and sing and whatever key that their heart tells them to sing in, and they do, and I love it. So thank you. This year has been about love, and I have truly felt it. I promise I have. Which, by the way, I've also felt from you fake motherfuckers. So let me let you know something, because you don't have sense. I told you that I was going to change, and I just decided to change. I started last year, but this year I like don't have no chill. Let's think about this. Let's do new math. If my birthday is in January, and I give good gifts, whether you give me a good gift or not, it probably would suit you not to do something stupid in January, right? I just saved so much money that I went and bought myself a purse because I scratched so many birthdays off my calendar. Whoosh, fuck you. Nicely. Do as you please. Please do. So, as you come in, thank you for speaking. Let's see. Oh, hey, twin. That's twin. I love her too. Let's see. Hey, beautiful. Did you roll up? Was you the one that said that? Hey, twin. Hey, cousin. Let's see. Period. On my mama. Because let me tell you, it be the people that don't know you that kind of don't even know that they investing in you. And then when something like Glorilla hits, you be like, confirmation why we don't fuck with some of y'all, because you don't have sense. You don't have no sense at all. And I stand with Glow. So let's read this disclaimer and then we will jump right in. Yes, I wear my glasses so that I can see. Let's see. Okay, the stories shared in this episode were submitted by individuals seeking advice and perspective. Names and identifying details may be altered for privacy. The views expressed by the storytellers do not reflect the views of this platform. This content is for discussion, entertainment, and commentary only. We do not condone violence, abuse, harassment, or illegal activity. Viewer discretion is advised. Cliff note, in my disclaimer, it always changes based on the stories. So the fact that it didn't say we therapists and stuff, and then instead said we don't condone, child, somebody gonna get beat bopped on the head in here. That's what it look like. What y'all think? Somebody gonna get beat up.
I'm here for it. Let's get into it. I'm ready. I'm ready and I'm ready. Let's go.
Last week we had a whole bunch of cheating, and this week let's see what happens. Oh
We got
my
a whole
God.
lot of violence, okay? Violence begets violence.
Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the first story is titled Monday through Thursday Only. Let's be a side bitch. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to tell this story exactly how it's written. I move around often. Bitches be tripping. Try to get a rise out of me. And then when I flash, they're shocked. Oh my God. I try to keep my hands to myself, but they test me. He says this like it's a misunderstanding, not a pattern. So I left top down, Kansas City, Kansas, because I caught a felony domestic violence warrant with baby mama. Mm. That's the reason for moving around. I met a single mom on Facebook, Melanie, and I moved to Detroit. New city, new woman, same behavior. Her daughter is 10, stays with her dad Monday through Thursday, and we pick her up from karate practice on Friday nights and keep her for the weekend. This schedule is clear. Her daughter is always talking slick to me, so her little face, and it was on fire. No hesitation, no remorse. She ran to the living room, then ran back into the kitchen, jumped in the air, and kicked me in the head and the neck. Karate training meets survival instinct. I blacked out and woke up in the ambulance with a swollen eye and busted lip.
Oh my
Now,
God.
now he's injured. I think at some point the daughter beat me when I was knocked out, but I'm looking at charges for hitting the girl. Oh my God. Confusion over consequences. I'm back in Top Town on bail again from the previous warrant. This never left. Oh my God. I have traveled to Detroit for the new change and I want Melanie to see about me. I want her to drop the charges. He wants loyalty. After I dealt with my issues here, I want to at least have a relationship with Melanie Monday through Thursday when her manic daughter ain't home. How do I get her to take me back? Help. Wait, from up here.
Okay, because anybody
Bro,
taking you back, sir. When you can't get along with the kid,
you
you
just want
cannot get along with
well,
the
dude.
mom.
How can you start talking before I say mic drop? We can't even hear you. Now, start over. The question is, how do I get this lady to take me back Monday through Thursday? That's the question. What you say?
You can't.
Monday through Thursday? Are you crazy?
Yeah, you crazy. You are crazy. You cannot do that, sir. Like if you can't
You
get with the kid, you can't get with the moms. I'm sorry. It just don't go together.
You already put your hands on the daughter.
That
You
part.
want me
Like
to drop what charges? Just because my daughter beat you up doesn't mean I'm gonna drop the charges.
wait, how old is the daughter again?
How old is the daughter? Let me see, sister.
Does it say?
Yes, her daughter is 10.
Okay, okay. Absolutely
You
no.
smacked a 10-year-old.
I mean, and I understand. I mean,
I don't think I'm mad at him for slapping her.
see, people need to
But she
need to.
runs her mouth. You don't, okay. You're a
I
mom,
mean,
so
you
you
don't
tell me,
hit other
mom. You
people's
tell me,
kids.
sister.
100%. You do not hit other people's kids. I'm not condoning hitting other people's kids. I mean, I have a disclaimer. My disclaimer is that if I watch your kid, then I should be
Oh,
able to
right.
kid,
Discipline.
but because
Right.
you can definitely pop my kid. I don't do the,
You're right.
that's my disclaimer on that.
Right.
But I mean, after the whole situation, I don't know why you want to go back.
That's my question. Like, my ninja, you was fighting the case up there for domestic violence. You caught a felony. Then you went somewhere else and you've been with this lady. I wish we knew how long you had been with her because to my sister's point, by the way, guys, this is my older sister. Um, to my sister, you have a right. If I watch your kid, I am going to chastise him. The thing is that I don't understand is you smacked her and you're okay that you lit her face on fire. Like the punishment should match the thing. Like you should have popped her in her lips. Why couldn't you put
Okay,
her on
you don't
punishment
ever hit.
first, get her
Now
to
you
her
don't hit
room?
nobody that hard. Not no kid.
Yes, and you're cool with that. Like you wrote it. You popped her, you smacked her and lit her face on fire. Why? You could light your own kid's face on fire, but another person's kid face on fire? I don't know if I agree with that just for like popping off at the mouth. I don't know if I agree with
I
that.
do agree. I do
Okay,
agree. I do agree. I'm sorry.
okay.
Listen,
Nobody should be sorry for how they feel because
sorry for not knowing the details to give more elaboration on how I feel.
oh yeah.
I am sorry because I'm gonna just go off of what you gave us and I'm gonna assume some things, okay?
Okay.
And in that assumption, yeah, our relationship has been growing and it's obviously good. She has introduced you to her child. Okay. I think a
Right.
conversation must take place when couples start introducing themselves to the children, and how the kids are going to react, because you're a new face in our life, and automatically we just don't like you. It has nothing to do with you. It's just the fact that you exist, and I got a daddy that I'm with when I'm not with you. Okay. And so I don't know if there has been discipline or training in the relationship where the mother is teaching this young lady how to communicate with adults. Okay. And putting her in her place and getting her out of the room when there's adult conversation going on, because you just never know what the kid is getting to see to make them so bold. But now slapping the sting into her face, you're doing too much. But chastising her, on the other hand, I don't think you're doing too much. I think you choosing how to chastise her is the issue. You did not have no right to slap that child till she felt fire. But at the same time, I know that on the inside he felt slightly good about that, because the little girl is bad and slick at the mouth and needed some adulting. And so I just feel like he could have went about it a better way, but not that he shouldn't have went about it at all. That I don't think he should have slapped her in her face. That's what the butt is for. The butt is
I mean, you 100% correct about that.
he should have stinged her ass and not her face.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. As a
But
step, so I am a stepmom, and
Right.
as a stepmom, in the beginning years, um, it wasn't good. It wasn't. I had one that was so respectful, loved me down, all of the things, right? And then I had another one who, um, there was respect lacking, period, with this child, unfortunately. And then me coming in, that filtered over to me. And it was anger towards me and behaviors towards me. And those behaviors were driven by what his mom was telling him. And me being the adult, I knew that it came from his mom. And it's very difficult because what should happen is that the parent that you are dating should be the one to be clocking every single moment. Because here's the thing, you know your fucking child, you know what they are capable of. So if they will disrespect you to a level 5, they will disrespect the next person to a level 10. So to me, the parent that you are dating should be watching and on guard for all of these things as you navigate the transition and the becoming acclimated. You shouldn't have to do those things. So I think it's really disrespectful. And it's things that I would have handled completely different if I would have processed it that way. But I'd never been in anything like that before. I'm not around disrespectful kids at all. The kids in my family and around me, from coworkers to everybody, our general rule is you respect adults, hard stop. Like it's not like you respect this one with this title. That shit don't flow. I have been to the point where I wanted to square up because it's boys. I'm a girl. That was a boy, same height as me, double my size, bumping me, accidentally stepping on my feet, all of the things, right? So, do I understand that your natural reaction sometimes is to want to slap the shit out? Yes, it is. Let's call it what it is. And any parent who gets offended, get the fuck out of here because you want to do that to your own kid. So imagine somebody else that's being mistreated by your kid. They're gonna feel the same way. So please
That,
get the fuck out of here if you have
that's
bull.
true, but I would even say to me, my question now to the person is, what's wrong with you to even want to be with someone that has a kid, a bad kid in that sense? You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I
I'm
love my
gonna be
husband.
honest with you. Like, I couldn't be with anyone like if I, I get that kids act out and do things, especially when it's a new face and stuff. Like it's a lot for a kid to take.
Hmm.
But that's why it sucks that it doesn't say the time span because one, how long were you guys together where you felt like you could even put your hands on somebody else's kids? That's one.
Right. Right.
And then two, it's just so many questions. How long was you with that person to the point, there's some over time, either you could their kid is either acting out and they're gonna change to their normal selves, their normal characters over time. or they're just going to stay like that, meaning that that's their character. And if that's their character, it ain't no way in
Well,
hell
unfortunately,
I
in
have to
my
stay with a
situation,
person
so you can
like that,
ask
because
me
I'm not
directly.
going to be in jail for hitting somebody else's kid, or I'm not going to let a kid get me to that
Right,
point to get me, to even take me
right,
there. To be honest, it's a kid at the end of the
right.
day. So if you can't control your kid, that also says a lot about that person as well. So I don't think people look in the long run like this shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
I can answer for my perspective. Every other piece of our relationship was perfect, and perfect for me. And he had his son every other weekend when she would actually let him show up. So it wasn't that long. So for me, it was just, um, you know me, I could separate myself. I'll go from work or do different things and
Right.
not be
Right.
around it. But for me, that's why how I was capable of doing it. But that's why I said I would handle some things differently, because the reality is that
Oh,
that
Lord,
will
oh, Lord.
go into your marriage. It will impact your marriage. It will impact your relationship,
Is it okay?
because the reality is, to your point,
Yep.
what has happened that you guys are allowing this to happen. So if you're allowing it to happen and everybody is allowing it to happen, grandparents, mom, everybody is allowing it to happen, and you're the person that doesn't allow it to happen, you're the odd one out. So you're the one that's going to be treated as if you're just working through some things, and you hit the nail on the head. At some point, it has to slow down, stop, or something, or that's just that child's character. In my particular case, it was just his character. That's just who he is. He's accustomed to being able to do certain things that I don't necessarily agree with, but he also wasn't like that all the time. He was really good. He never got smart with me, nothing like that. It was the secret things. I don't know if I can handle disrespectful mouth. My steps never disrespectful, never like that, never, ever, ever. Sweetheart, all of the things, but it's like it was just like the hour that we picked him up. It might just be that night, because you're coming fresh off of your mom. He was younger and she was feeding him information. And ironically, he was around the same age. So he believed I'm protecting my mom. And I knew that. So for me, I felt more bad. Like, damn, she's really doing this shit to you and she's just fine over here. And now you got to work it out over here. So if it was the entire time or to the point where it got like this, I don't get it. Because you're right. If it's something that like is boiling you inside, that's not a safe environment to even be in, because you might snap on the kid. And that's not cool when you could have just walked away. You're not cemented there. You're dating. Walk away. Let them get that shit under control and then come back. If enough people leave that motherfucker, they'll get that, they'll either get it together or, you know. So
I ain't
no,
with that comeback shit, but yeah, everything else, I'm here for it.
yes.
Don't come back because you dropped the ball the first time. Don't come back.
Oh no, you definitely can't come back, because
Don't come
uh,
back.
I'm under the
Don't
belief
come
that
back.
I should have been the one to have to make you do that shit. Like, you didn't see this as a regular thing that should occur. That means we're not.
Correct.
See, people miss that equally yoked shit. That's the part where you're not equally yoked. So if you have a kid with that person, you're gonna be doing this, and people don't see how big of a deal it is. That they're just a kid type shit. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because we
And
are
he
having
just
conversations.
lustmatized. He
Yeah,
just
my
thinking
goddaughter
he's
comes back
lustfully
every
thinking.
other weekend misbehaving from with her dad. We get her straight, then she come back, and we give her that flexibility, but it's also teaching her, I don't give a fuck what he tell you over there. When you walk back in this house, don't forget what the rules are in this house. But do parents have a big impact? They do, and it's sad. It's really sad, and it's around that age. It don't
Mhm.
be that the child is hurt. It be that the parent told him to damn be hurt. A kid just want to play, have fun, and be happy. So they don't want to be all up in the drama or whatever. They don't even know what the hell the shit is till you tell them.
That part.
It ain't right. It ain't right to do that to the kid. And people claim to love their kids. If you love them, you wouldn't do that kind of shit, because that's traumatic. It really is. Why even make them go through that? That's not right. And if a
Mhm.
step parent, a person you dating them, is going to be there for them, why do you want to make it hard, when I thought everybody just said just treat them like you love them? Then when you do, they get jealous of the shit you do for
Girl,
them.
that's it's a you can't win for losing situation right there.
You can't. You can't. It's very difficult. It
Especially
is. Dating
parents.
somebody with children is hard.
So for his advice for me, sir, you pussymatized and you tripping. And I'm gonna need you to move the fuck on because you only thinking about that cat that you missing
Right,
to
leave her
Monday
alone.
through Thursday. So
Right.
leave her alone because you don't
Or
like
the
her
case,
too.
because don't forget he wants her to drop the case.
You said who did what? What you
Don't
said?
forget it might not be that. It might be he wanted to drop the case.
Yeah, that's all he wants. He only truly want that because he's a man and he's already moved
Mhm.
forward. You right. He just want that. So either way, sir, you should have kept your hands to yourself, although she was bad and she's not dropping the case and you're gonna pay for putting your hands on people and clearly you're gonna learn some stay out of domestic situations because this ain't your first rodeo, which lets me know that you have a temperament that needs to be worked on. So I wouldn't think that you need to be trying to get back with her, but maybe getting some therapy and working on yourself. That's my advice to you.
That's two people that shouldn't
Agreed.
be in a relationship right there.
Agreed. Because she need to get her child under control. And then I almost wonder if you have prior domestic violence issues, did she really do something that bad? Or do you just, because kids, they're gonna have their little, they're learning life. They're gonna have their little things. And some things from a girl is just being quirky. It's not actually getting smart. You gotta know the kid to know the intent,
I need to
right?
see the
You
whole
have
family first before I can actually
right,
determine
like
what type of
give
kid it
more information. But I'm with Des. So we're just gonna rock with what Des said for the final thing. And the final thing is no. Do not get her back. Ain't no such thing as Monday through Thursday. That's not even going in with good intentions.
that
You're
nigga.
supposed to date to marry. You sound dumb.
He sound like that one
You sound
song.
dumb and selfish. Take your DV and your moving about. Cause BI the fact that you started out with just want to test you or whatever you said, like, do you got an issue with ladies? With the
Yeah.
ladies? I think so. Poor baby never stood a chance. I'm a stick by the baby. I'm a stick on the baby's side. It ain't her, it's you. She probably told you she didn't like your raggedy ass, dry ass macaroni and cheese, and you got mad.
I'm
You
so weak.
crazy. It was
And there
something.
you have it.
Right. So, as a stepchild, I'm gonna tell you, I don't agree. You don't sound right to me because you started out wrong. And by the way, y'all, when you think about this shit. They already went through it. They're actually writing this, rereading it, and hitting send. You're still thinking that?
You
Stay
hope
away.
they're rereading.
Yet, girl, as a stepchild, who, by the way, was called everything but my name, almost run over by a car and everything. I don't trust you. I've been on all sides of the step parent shit. No, thank you. Mm-mm. That's why I'm such a good stepmom and I love the kids no matter what. Okay? Thank you. Y'all crazy. Here we go. Next story. She thought she was Dorothy. I met Lorraine
What?
at She thought she was Dorothy.
I'm sorry.
I met Lorraine at a school function. We're both educators. The setting feels safe. She's 30, but dresses like she's from a different era. Very classic and chic. She has a small afro and wears A-line dresses. She stands out. She had a little dog, her emotional pet, and was mesmerized. He's drawn in. I look Lorraine out several oh no, sorry. I took Lorraine out several times. She says the sweetest things. I thought to myself that I found the one I'd been looking for. Expectations rose quickly. I told her I was ready to move out of Nebraska and wanted her to join me. Then the pressure entered. She said, I think you're trying to tell me which way to go, but you're doing that on purpose or can't make up your mind. She notices his instability instantly. Finally, Lorraine invited me to her home. You asked her to move with you before she was. This is where the shit shifts. We made love, then watched her favorite movie, The Wiz. Lorraine knew and said every line and dance routine in the film. It was a joy to her and a discomfort to me. We were never having conversations. Lorraine was repeating movie lines to me, line after line, but not real conversations. She thought she was Dorothy. His conclusion. Her persona and life are built around the whiz. Is she mentally ill? If so, how do I proceed? Because I want this woman.
You
Mic
cannot
drop.
want her. Stop it. I'm hollering.
How do y'all even write this shit? Sometimes
I
be
don't even know how to
confused. You
respond
can
to that.
read. Jesus, I barely made it through that shit.
I tried my best not to interrupt you like 6 times because I was like, what?
If you need me to go back, I'll go back
I
because
totally need you to run this story
I'm not
back
about
just
to
a
play
little.
with you or this story.
okay, let me give the recap of what I think it was said. So they both work at a school. She carries an emotional support dog with her, a small one, like Dorothy on Wiz. She also dresses in the previous era with the little chic dresses and everything, and she's really pretty. She has a little afro. She's super cute. He took her out a couple of times, and she says the sweetest things. So he thought he found the one. Then he told her, hey, I think I want to move to Nebraska and you should come with me. To which she said, I think you're trying to tell me what to do. Um, I don't know. Finally, Lorraine actually invited him to the home. So, how the moving before the home came, I don't know. He goes to the home, they ooh and ah and suck and fuck. And then they watch The Wiz after sucking and fucking. She knows, she jumps up and does the performance for him. She plays out the whole movie because she knows all the lines and all the dances. She roboting and shit. Then, when they're having a conversation, instead of having a real conversation, everything she's responding with is the lines from The Wiz. So he has become very scared of her, and but he want to keep dating her. So he's asking us, is she mentally ill? Like we supposed to fucking know, nigga. Are you mentally ill? And then he says he still really wants the woman. Cliff note. He asked her to move to another state with him before he had even been to her house or fucking such with her.
So you said they go to school together?
They work together at the school. So these are the people that's around y'all kids.
I just want to know, like,
Oh,
do they live on their own already? They don't live with their parents?
No, sister. No.
most people that slow don't know they slow. So I'm gonna go with both
I'm
of
just
y'all
trying to
slow.
figure it out.
I'm gonna go with both of y'all slow because you have entertained the Wizard of Oz over here. Dorothy, Thornton, girl, get on down the road.
I wouldn't even. Oh, you talking about in
Listen,
the bathroom looking in people cabinets to see what type of medicine they taking?
Okay, so that's our advice. Okay. If you want to know if she's mentally ill, my sister said look in
Yeah,
the
you go in the
medicine
bathroom
cabinet.
and turn the water on, open it up, turn the medicine bottles around, take your phone with you, snap some pictures.
do people really still keep they medicine in the bathroom in the bed?
I mean,
I don't keep
I keep. I mean,
I don't keep my
I
I
drugs
got
don't.
where
my
your
I put it
meds.
eyes
on my
can
But
go.
nightstand out of bed. The
I do
medicines that
not
I
keep
take.
my
My
drugs in your
vitamins.
vision, sweetheart, and it definitely ain't in no medicine cabinet
I mean,
because we live in the
Wherever they keep
2026.
the medicine, okay,
We
go
ain't
look for the
telling.
medicine.
We ain't telling that part. So you got to go be nosy. You got to go scruffling through people's shit to
Well,
find
if
out
you didn't
these
oh yeah,
hear,
information.
definitely. I mean, I don't even think I would want. There's not really no reason for me to look. I mean, at that point, once you start getting up and entertaining the whiz after we did it, that's just let me go ahead and grab my shit and call it Uber real fast.
she
I'm
dancing. She on
out.
her
You
Deuce.
talking about ease out? Like I'm easing the fuck out the door.
I'm easing on down the road, baby. I'm easing on down the road.
the lines from the Wiz. That don't even none of the
But
lines
I
from the
think
Wiz.
that he was kind of off because, and I'm not trying to talk about anybody, I
Well,
don't know.
he asked.
We all got different worlds, but he was just the way her whole persona, how she was dressed and stuff like that just says a lot about him as well. I mean, I'm with Dad. Sometimes you don't know you slow and you really are slow.
So our advice for you, uh, Scarecrow. Okay, you can either pick your character and determine which one you would be. We've already determined you're the scarecrow. Or
I'm
you
hollering.
can leave her alone. Yeah, you can leave her alone. You
Not
can
the
do one of the
scarecrow.
two. Because you already didn't the scarecrow don't have a
Not the
brain.
I would think he was giving more of the cowardly lion vibes more than the scarecrow, but okay.
You're not afraid of anybody that could sit through some shit like
He
that. You're
said
not scared
he
because
is
the first thing
afraid.
Because I know that wasn't the first time she was showing. Come on now.
He said he was first I was afraid. I was petrified.
he was afraid.
I didn't know how we was gonna make it through the whiz with me alive. This
Oh
bitch
no, but let
jumped
me
up.
tell y'all what happened this weekend. I almost died. So let me tell you what
What
happened.
the fuck?
Girl, let me tell you my story.
Friend, you always do.
Cousin, me and cousin didn't buy ourselves nothing for our birthday. So she came out here to go to the Galentine's. So she came out here and she did a bunch of shopping. Then she called me and said, "Hey, let's go to the outlets." I said, "Word? Okay." I threw on some clothes. We got in the car to go there. We leaving out of one of the stores. We parked in a parking structure a little further from where everybody else was. We walking back to the car. He was probably like 6'3", Caucasian, looked like he was about 23. Is walking behind us, but he the only one. He walking behind us, and then he's like so excited. "Hey guys, can you take my phone and do a record me opening this gift for my girlfriend?" First of all, First of all, what man let you touch their phone? Second, first of all, you don't have stuff at your age. You don't have nothing to record. Third, first of all, why you want to record? Why you want us to do this? So he says, "Well, the lighting right here is perfect. It's a parking structure. The lighting is not perfect at all. Why you can't do this when you get home? Why you want to do it here?" So Hilda turns around with her crazy ass and her Sealy fingers talking about, "We'll fuck you up, right?" This boy says, "Yes, I know you will. I really are just excited for my girlfriend. It's our first Valentine's Day." So he goes to, I'm looking around like, shit, okay, pay attention. While she recording, you pay attention. So she's recording. He puts the bag down on the floor. He pulls out the first piece. I look around because I'm like, is this like a signal to count down to the other people? Because mind you, we are literally by ourselves in this parking structure, walking out. And people is only in the other parking structure. So he take out the first piece. My heart dropped. I'm thinking any minute it's gonna be a pow pow in there, or somebody gonna rush out to get it. So I took one of my phones and I put it right here, like in my bra, because I'm thinking if somebody come and try to take my purse, you can absolutely have the purse. I don't care. So then he takes out the next piece. Y'all, by the time I was done, I had 32 heart attacks. Here lies the problem. Security goes by on their little scooter thing. So I'm doing like this, like to wave him down. He's like, and keeps going. "Sir, who are you securing? You're not helping us at all." So the boy ends up taking out all the stuff. We didn't actually die, but I literally had a heart attack. I had to take something to calm down because my heart was beating out of my chest. Because who asked you to do something like that?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking this is a whole setup. Oh, so the moral of the story is people are crazy. Things don't look like what they are. And it's very sad that in today's time, all that baby wanted to do because he was excited for his girlfriend was to show her the panty thongs and everything that he bought her and record a video. But we was so scared, but still. Now, when I tell you my heart dropped every piece that he pulled out of that bag, thinking it was going to be something
You
because
didn't
that's
want to see. Blessed Jesus. Well, we're glad you're safe and well, honey, with all those moments that you had
so
over your life.
straight to sleep. As soon as cousin told me that she made it home, child, I had to tell her, hubby, and everybody else, I'm going to bed.
Mhm.
Good,
I was,
good night.
and I actually went to sleep and slept for 9 hours. Y'all know I don't sleep
Oh wow.
I'm proud of you for getting some rest
Right?
then.
because my heart was physically hurting. I was really scared. That's crazy. It was him saying he was okay with getting his ass whooped. Oh, well, I guess because he knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. But
Well, I think he felt like y'all tripping. So once y'all get done with what I'm doing, you'll realize you don't want to put your hands on me. You might want me to leave you alone, but you don't want to put your hands on me.
But then after I saw why, because I'm thinking, why not prop your phone up on your car? He was in a Honda Civic that was lower and he was tall, so he couldn't have did it. But I understand why people trust black women. They just do. That's why you ask us to do it versus somebody else, because you could have did it over there where it actually was way more lighting. But anyway, I just have to tell that story because
But I
I think
digress.
that he needs to have his own head examined. These stories can be weird and they don't make sense. Um, Sir, I think you don't have sense because you asked her to move with you before you even really knew her. So are you talking about, is she mentally ill or are you mentally ill? So, sir, be with her. Y'all are meant to be together. That's the answer. If she will accept you and you get in your costume and learn a movie that you really like and hit her ass back with your movie. Shit.
right? I mean, they both
I
need that.
mean, yeah, that's a good. I mean, because you know what? Me and my siblings, that's how we communicate. But we really do be communicating.
Oh,
But
yeah,
we
for real.
totally use all lines from movies. The whole conversation is a movie. The whole
Yeah,
fucking conversation is a
I,
goddamn movie.
I
But
know.
we really do be talking. So maybe you should listen to what the fuck she's saying when she's repeating some of these lines. And maybe she's not actually repeating lines because you don't know that damn movie like she do, sir. So stop playing yourself. And she might just be talking to you and you ain't listening. And that's all I'm gonna say. Cause I know we be talking. And it be all movie lines. Asia is a definite witness to the bullshit. It goes down with my siblings.
it does. It does. So I would say it's normal. It can be normal. I mean, full song and dances, whatever. But anyway, next story. Uh, my daughter is an ain't shit rapper.
Get into it. Get
Yeah,
into it.
at least she's not a stripper. Okay, which by the way, I don't see nothing wrong with. Let's see. My 19-year-old daughter, a failed rapper, a wannabe influencer, an unlicensed, untalented kitchen hairstylist who fights her own clients because they refuse to pay her for BS hairstyles, wrote a self-published tell-all book about my new husband. Hard stop. That was the first sentence. Okay. She wrote that I chose him over her and did, and that she slept with him in my bed to get revenge. He says it's fiction, but there are some paragraphs like how does she describe his private parts and strokes that are too close to the truth for me. Who to believe? My husband, who is a good man, or my no good, evil daughter who is out to embarrass me every chance she gets? If I'm honest, I think something happened between them and I'm sick to my stomach about it. But if I leave him, she wins. Help! Who should I believe? What should I do? Mic drop.
My lord.
On today.
I don't know how to help you, sis. Cause ooh, men lie and your daughter do too. Ooh, let me think about this story. You go first, Danny.
She
They
wrote a
sleeping.
tell.
That's crazy. And I feel like she need to just pack her bags and leave everybody in the fucking house. That's sick and that's fucking crazy. I mean, and obviously you could tell the mother and daughter relationship because the way she talks about the daughter, nobody talks about their daughter in that matter. You know, like, come on, I get irritated with my daughter a lot, but I'm not gonna down her. I don't ever down her spirit like that, you know? It's even if, you know, it's especially explaining it to strangers, but absolutely they sleeping together and that shit is nasty. And she need to, like I said, she need to leave both their asses. I would leave both their asses right there. The husband and the damn daughter.
Because how would she know the size and the strokes unless it's something that's typical and she put it in there to get her back, unless she did a hidden camera, like something like that. But either way, the way you talked about your daughter, you opened with full lines about her, closed with full lines about her. And my question is,
The crazy part is that she got more trust in the husband than she do it's so much that tells you about her character, you know. But
it sounds like the daughter is a
overall,
really interesting person.
that shit is toxic and they sleeping together. It's a whole Tubi. What's that Tubi movie? That's a Tubi movie.
If I'm honest, I think something happened between them and I'm sick to my stomach. But you didn't say one bad thing about her, but you said he's a good man. He's a good man,
He good to
Savannah.
everybody.
If you think if you think that they did something, then you're gonna have to leave him alone. Girl, cause what? I don't I don't understand. Whatever it is, she was capable of breaking through that. And for her to be a bad person, he didn't mind getting down with her. And that's weird. He shouldn't have never even been in the same area with her. If she, I don't, if you really think they did something, you're gonna need to post some, put some cameras in or something. You're gonna need to confront both of them together, maybe, and see how
What
you
would
get what
you
feelings you get off of it if
when
they
you
lie.
confront what's gonna happen after that? Now you got to make the choice to fucking leave. I mean, when you confront them? Like, what happens after that? You
They
gonna go to
really didn't
therapy?
do it. If they really didn't do it, you tell your daughter to get the hell out of your house. But if you
And him
really feel
too.
like they did it, if
Both of
they
them.
didn't do it, why? If he's a good husband and he didn't do it, she put this in a tell-all book. So if it really didn't happen, then you
Then
don't just
why?
leave your husband.
I mean, how she know so many private areas?
That's why I'm saying I would pull them into pull them in. We would have a conversation all together. Girl, therapy immediately because you feel
I
all
need
of that
therapy
way about
after this
your damn
story.
daughter. Whoa, Nelly. But I would have a conversation with both of them and see what my spirit told me because she has to make a decision. Her only decision, if she doesn't do that, is she's going to have to leave both of them alone or accept both of them. You can't, whatever you do for one, you have to do for the other because it's a husband and a daughter.
And
Oh
I
my
cut both of
God.
them off.
Yeah, I
I
would
would.
just be done with both of them immediately. Just for your sake of your own sanity.
Hmm.
And cause I'm gonna tell you something. Daughter might be shady and everything, but your gut talking to you, sis. And did your gut tell you that that son of a bitch is cheating on you?
It said, if I'm honest, I think something happened
Okay,
between
so then I'm gonna
them.
need you to roll with yourself. And I'm gonna
Oh,
tell
wait.
you,
Listen, this is the last part. That way you could comment on
okay,
all of it. The end was, but if I leave him, she wins. So you guys are right. Make the feeling is so thick in her stomach, but she's focusing on that last sentence more. Go ahead.
exactly. So you want to trump your child rather than keep your peace in your space and everything. That man has already showed you he's untrustworthy. Get away from him. Your daughter ain't shit and toxic. Get away from her. And the reality is it is fucked up. I'm not acting like as if to say that this is cool. It's not cool. But the
Or easy.
answer still remains the same. You need some space and opportunity to flourish for yourself without your trifling ass daughter. You need to also grow up because you sound like you got some hate and some jealousy towards your daughter, which is why she's pulling the stunts that she's pulling, because the shit is always deeper than the story that you chose to tell. And so with that, I'm just the type of person who reads in a little deeper, and what I'm hearing is you're jealous of your child and you've been trying to outdo her and she's trying to outdo you rather than you training her and allowing her to flourish as a young woman on her own. And you still in competition with her because she probably still cute, still got a little shape on her, you know what I'm saying? And parents be jealous just the same, and it's sad. But you know, you making it seem like your daughter is the problem, mom, but I will always throw the problem back to the person who wrote the letter. You the problem. No matter how you look at the situation, you always the problem because you're either choosing to stay and you should leave, you're entertaining when you should stop, or you are allowing yourself to be blind to what's right in your face. Either way, honey, you your own problem. These people are only doing what you are allowing. Your daughter is doing what you are allowing. Your husband is doing what you are allowing, because there's no way that no grown ass woman should be in your house and you got a husband. I'm sorry, I don't play that shit. But go ahead, friend.
Agree with you.
I have a question. Okay.
I'm here
You guys
for it.
listen to what I say, and we're only going to lock in on this baby is 19. She's only 19. You have called her, let's talk about this, a failed rapper, a wannabe influencer, an unlicensed, untalented kitchen hairstylist, and she's
Okay.
written a self-published book. She's tried to accomplish all of those things by 19. She shouldn't have it all together. She's only 19. Which one of those? You just called her a failure at all of those things. I'm sorry, but it's no way you can be a failure at 19 if you've tried these things. Those are all things that you're trying to learn how to do. What have you helped her with? You didn't say in here in one space where what she did to you. You solely attacking what she has tried to accomplish by only 19. None of these things should be mastered by 19. Give her a chance. Where did you say in here? Well, she's tried these things, and no matter how I try to help her, she don't listen. Um, if she's saying at 19 you put men before her, then you did, because before 19 she was a kid. So if you chose men over her, she was a kid, then you did. It doesn't sound like you're really invested in your daughter, and you just called out four different things that she's trying and being productive rather than being a lazy ass and doing nothing. Now she might be going about it the wrong way because maybe, just maybe, you weren't a good mom. Where did you say where you did anything for her? How can you call her a failure at 19? Only 19?
Sound like a jealous mom to me.
That's why I
Y'all
said
are
you could tell the dynamics of their relationship by the way she talked about her daughter.
right.
You
That's
don't love her. You do not like her.
mm-mm.
You are
She don't.
You
tolerating
don't
the
believe
fact
in
that you
her.
had a child.
Yeah,
You
she
don't
don't like.
nurture her.
She
You don't
definitely.
believe in her.
Mm-mm.
You mad that you had her.
That's her. Yeah, that's her.
You
She in her
mad that you had
position. She
her.
don't see her as no daughter.
And
That's
she in your way
yeah.
because you think you should be what she is right now.
Mm-hmm.
OMG, this lady has lost her oodles and noodles, y'all. Like when I tell you she is jealous of her daughter
Mm-hmm.
and wrote this letter as if to say she was right. She just reminds me of the moms that we was doing them stories on, them girls, when the moms got involved and they shouldn't have, because they should have raised these children and this wouldn't be a story. Anywho, baby, listen, she sounds very jealous.
But if she's like that at 19, then you raised her that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that little 19-year-old would still run. Like I said, get the fuck out that lady house. She does not like you, girl.
Mm-mm.
You're
So
not
my
safe.
advice is actually on the reverse. Ma'am, I'm not answering any of your questions. I don't give a fuck. You need to fix yourself because you're not a good mom. Because even if you did your best as a good mom and she did all of those things and wasn't listening and so on and so forth, you would be heartbroken because you would be like, I really tried with my daughter and I can't get her to come around. Instead, you sound like you talking about a bitch on the street that you can't fucking stand, that's in your way, on your nerves. You don't like her. I don't have advice for you. I have advice for the daughter. The daughter needs to find a woman that
Mm-hmm.
will pour into her so that she feels like she's somebody. And instead of trying to hit real big so you can get the fuck away from your mama by being something that makes money real quick, real fast, because those are the things you're picking, that will see you, that will love you, and you sound like you need a hug. You don't have nobody around you that would just hug you. I bet you don't. My advice is to you, baby girl. If you read this and you hear this and you know that this story is about you or anybody that can relate, the answer is back away from your mama. She's not a good person. Go find another woman. Church, work, it's groups on Facebook with really good women. I met really good people. One is in the comments. She's right here. One is in the comments. Go find somebody else. I'm so sorry that your mama treated you like this, because if she's treating you like this and now she's been waiting until you turn an adult age so it wouldn't sound bad when she said these things. Get away from her. I'm so sorry. That's not 19. Boy, babe.
I feel
Good luck
sorry
with
for her, but that's when I got the fuck on. I got the fuck on at 19, and it's possible. You got to do it, and I promise you, whether your mom is worthy or not worthy. Okay, let me tell y'all something.
that's bad.
Whether she's a not shit mom or not, trust that everything she's taught you is to better you. Now, take that however the fuck you want to take it. But the lady ain't shit. But don't think you didn't get no lessons in that. You got many. You got many, and it will not stop
Mm-hmm.
you from being your best self. It will only grow you to being a better you, biscuit. So don't even be mad that your mama ain't shit. Be glad that she taught you some things. Even in her not shitness, she taught you some things, and I need you to embrace those things in your nearest future and go forth and go forward and try not to have no kids until you heal from this situation because we don't want to keep
Oh,
repeating that cycle. So that's my advice to the daughter. The mama, my advice to you is to grow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a
go to
life
therapy.
and grow up. You are still however old you was when you was traumatized that you're in your life and you're taking that out on your daughter and that's really fucked up. And I really hope that she doesn't grow to hate you for real. I hope that she loves you in spite of your shit so that you can feel completely worse than you already do. Because that's what love does. Love kills some bullshit every time. Love her past it, baby girl, and distance yourself. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
advice.
Okay. Any more advice on that one before we move to the next story? Because I'm done with that one. That shit is cold. I'm done. Okay. Next story. Uh, I prefer head is the title. Mhm. My wife is well aware that I prefer to receive oral rather than give it. I'm not ever licking below the navel. She complained until I put the ring on her finger. Then she stopped discussing it, but she's been distant lately. I go through her phone every night while she sleeps because trust is earned in increments. I found video of her and her female friend Veronica, who is also married. They are licking below navels and everything else. I was going to snitch on Veronica until I heard her husband's voice. He's the one recording. My hands are still shaking out of rage, and if I'm honest, strange arousal. I'm confused, and I don't know if I want to leave her or join. Married life is hell in the ATL. What should I do? From way up here, my child. Done everybody answer?
I'm clutching my pearls. Hold me, Holy Ghost, hold me, Jesus. That story did it for me.
I
That story
changed
did it
mine.
for me. That man said,
I only
with
get
his childish ass self, I was going to snitch until I heard him in the background. Baby, that did it for me. I'm sorry,
trust is earned in.
in increments. If you don't take a fucking nap, you slow monkey rolling ass boy, and then you want to tell her what you won't do, another motherfucker will. Ow, get into it. I don't have no advice for you, sucker. I'm living my best life in
So
your
many levels.
story. I'm living
This
my
is
best life in the story. The story said what I needed to hear. And that's what the fuck you get. You selfish little
how
bitch.
is that what he gets? You married him knowing that he said that's not something that he would ever do. We don't know the reason why he doesn't do it. And then he talking about, see, you messed up, sir. She complained until I put a ring on her finger. Ninja, then you should have put one on there. But she should have,
Okay.
knowing that's something, they both wrong as hell. They
Everybody
both
emo
wrong as
today. That's how I feel. In all the stories, it just gets slower by the second. They slow because one, they shouldn't have got married. She just wanted to be a wife and not a real wife. She wanted to just have the ring and
She
be in
wanted a title.
exactly. That's all she wanted. And two, how you go if you're not willing to lick below the navel? How the fuck you gonna join the threesome? What are you gonna do, sir?
What are you gonna do? Get kicked out.
Give him the mic, Adrian. What he's gonna do? I want to know.
I'm tickled pink over here about this story. You heard me. I'm tickled because this is priceless.
All
Get
the tea,
that
honey.
corn out of my face. Bye. Baby, I'm sorry. She complained. Now, granted, yes, she wrong for marrying this bitch knowing he
I'm
wasn't
gonna chew
shit
my
for
food.
her. But she did complain and she did marry him anyway, which means he's probably an amazing provider. See, these are the things that won't be in the story. But he clearly does something she likes
Right.
because she kept his monkey ass around and said yes to the ring. I know sometimes that's a little rocky, but a lot of times women say
But yes,
yes to the ring.
forced him to get it. Complain, complain, complain till she got it. She fought for that ring.
She fought for her ring because she wanted her security. She did what she did on the side because she felt like
Wrong,
insecurity she
What did
could live
everybody do
without
for a
that head.
career?
Huh?
I need to know
girl.
everybody's career. What do they
Okay,
do?
they probably high
What
school
does he do for a
principal.
living?
Cheers
I
to
don't,
that one. Probably
I
lick,
don't.
probably licking somebody else under the table. And he don't like her like that. I'm just saying, girl, these men are so
And
funny.
did you say ATL too? They in Atlanta?
And is
Now, what you think gonna happen if you decided to join, sir?
he gonna he gonna be wishing he was
What
looking
you
for those
think
nipple
gonna
after that.
happen
After
if
that
you
below the nipple
decide
after
to
that.
join, sir? Tell me what you thought gonna happen in the good 18 motherfucking L. What you thought gonna happen, baby,
Oh
and
when
man.
he lying, talking about I'm shaking out of rage. Ninja, you shaking out of
out of
nasty. You probably
out of
is
out of
so
out of I'm mad that I wasn't there. What that song said, I'm mad that you're happy without me. I'm mad that you getting it without me. Now I really want to just come see, but girl, don't trust that shit because as
and
soon as he get his monkey ass over there, he gonna flip script on you because he is an insecure son of a bitch. And let me be very clear with you: don't invite his ass into y'all three-way party. Just divorce him and go on about your business
Everybody
because
should go their way in
that's some
that.
bullshit. You should have never got married in the first place. And depending on how long y'all been married, get it annulled. Okay. Don't keep going. Don't stay longer than you have to. Okay. We all make mistakes. It's okay to make a mistake. Let's just clear that shit up quickly. But boy, you too selfish to be married. Go to hell. And when a man tell me he can't give me no head, he can't give me no nothing. And I mean that shit.
everybody
What you
here,
mean you can't give me no head, bruh?
I could be
But
married with
you
I could
want
be
me on
married.
my knees? You want me on my knees?
Making my jaws all sore and stuff.
You want me on my knees, nigga?
And I just gotta roll over. Thank
Boy, let me tell you how I'm a petty son of a bitch, and you don't want these problems, sir. Oh, you only want me on my knees? Is
you.
that what you say you want? Then I'm gonna show you why you live in Atlanta. Okay? Then I'm gonna show you why you live here, sir. You will not be selfish over here in the good ATL when people is giving it away. Is you serious? I mean, I don't want it, but is you serious? Mm.
He's only mad because he can't snitch on her now. That's it. That's why his
Baby, he
frame of
need
mind.
to go snitch and see what happened. Go snitch
He
and see what.
can't snitch. Or don't you understand? Everybody was there but him. Who he gonna
Yeah.
snitch to?
No, 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 no,
Pastor?
no. No, he gonna snitch. He gonna.
He
was ready
can't
to call.
snitch.
He was gonna
No,
call
Everybody.
Bob tomorrow and be like, and then he heard Bob's voice in the
no.
background.
I would
Like, what the fuck?
listen.
Yes.
I would act like I didn't hear his voice. I would go talk to him about what the fuck he's doing with my wife and his wife. I would go talk. I would have a conversation. Did you
Oh, you
know? No, no, no. I'm gonna hit you with the. Did you know? Did you know? I saw some type of
don't.
video. Look, I will play so stupid and brand new. Did you know that your wife like girl and my wife had her? Did you know?
He's gonna be like, "What?"
What?
I'm a
I would want
pause.
to see
What are you
the
talking
husband's
about?
reaction, so I would play stupid the whole time, and I would act like I did not hear his voice and be with the "Did you know?" Because I want to get that reaction. I need that reaction that he's giving, because when he gives that nonchalant, like he don't give a fuck,
Uh-huh.
or when he gives that surprise, like he didn't know,
Uh-huh.
either one will do for me.
I'm
Because
calling
of course
Sarah right now. We're gonna talk about this over
we got.
dinner.
That is so funny to
Now
me.
we gonna talk about this.
We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk
It's
about
something
it.
wrong with y'all.
Oh,
Tell your
gee.
wife to come over too, so we can discuss
We
this.
need to have a discussion. We need to have a family meeting since we're all family and I didn't know. I'm just saying. Since you're deciding to give my wife some head, sir, I think we should talk about this.
I'm done with y'all. I went to go get a snack while y'all act a fool.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Have a granola.
Because that story just sealed the deal for me of stupidity on top of stupidity on top of funny as the entire fuck. Are you serious or are you fucking lying?
Mhm.
That's
Serious and wrote it. Mm-hmm.
hey, you felt okay about it. But the problem is how you wrote that letter, probably did not read it, and did not hear how shady and petty you sounded and how you sent your wife to another family. You didn't hear that, sir, but I did. Uh-huh.
He
Hold
did
your breath.
because he said, I'm confused and don't know if I want to leave her or join in. How is
That's
leaving her or joining in the only option? Where is I don't know if I want to fix my marriage or leave her.
There,
because the
child.
only problem in fixing the marriage is she went and got it fixed herself with another man because she said, well, let me go cheat with this
That's
married
not
man.
another man. It's the
He
other
said. She
wife.
said,
It's
"If
the
I can't get one tongue, I'm gonna get two."
Oh, because I guarantee that that man was involved. I don't give a
Oh yeah,
fuck
for sure he was. He
what
wasn't
you
just a
heard. They
man.
know, baby, he
way.
was
We
maybe
not
not.
we're not sticking to the details.
Look at me, maybe not, maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know, in
okay,
every
okay.
area it has been far away from what this man has said. Mm-hmm.
Well, all he really said was,
He's
I didn't
selfish.
want to give my wife no head, so she wouldn't have found a girl who did. And
Like
therefore, that's it. And I
oh,
don't know
and
if I'm turned
I don't
on
want to say
about it.
the other husband was included.
Right. I don't know if I'm turned on or mad that I wasn't included. Either way, I'm weak as the fuck.
I'm
Because I
confused.
promise you, until he heard that man's voice, he was only still mad that he
He
wasn't
was on
included.
probation. Exactly.
Mhm.
He was only mad he wasn't
He jealous
included.
the other man got more than him.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckery. But maybe you
That's
should have been more open minded to your thought process instead of just shutting down what you wasn't gonna do and then making her accept it and then not. Girl, don't get me started. Anywho, that's enough. Take your little fruitcake ass to Atlanta and find you a girlfriend, boyfriend,
Mhm.
because that's what you like.
thank you, twin.
If he ain't what? If he ain't,
Because I want to
if
know why we
he
doing
ain't,
every other
He
detail but
said, "If he
examining
ain't the
the real one.
eater, but want to come by, he want the husband."
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you would have let me get a word in edgewise
I mean,
instead
that's
of
what I
making up your
said.
own
Wasn't he in the
story.
ATL?
Exactly. So I'm trying to comment on that part because I said, y'all, he was going to snitch until he heard the man's voice. Why would you snitch? Any other man that saw two women getting down, they wouldn't give a fuck if the woman was cheating because it's a woman. They don't see it that way. They would have been aroused and wanting to join. He wasn't. Then after he heard he said it. You heard the husband in the background. Now you're talking about, I don't know if I want to leave my marriage or join in.
Oh, so
Again,
that
the
gives
no,
him a way to act like
it's not
he's
on the white.
he's
that was
experiencing
my
other
point
things.
when I
He's
said
experiencing
earlier,
his
sir.
fantasy.
What you think gonna happen if you come?
Yeah, he definitely getting paid.
That's what I meant when I asked that question, sir. What the fuck you think gonna happen in the good ATL if you bring your ass on into this
I
threesome and
definitely
making it a
believe that.
foursome?
Yeah.
What you thought was gonna happen? You think you ain't giving no head? That's what you think? That's what you think?
You can't possibly think that. If you got some issue with doing it and it
Especially
just
if you want
happens,
somebody on their knees. Now it'd be different if he was like, I don't want no hair and I
I
don't
don't
want
want
hair.
it. Uh-huh.
Then I'd be like, okay, he just not, but not
He's
you
not an oral.
down here
Well, he's not an
bobbing and
oral.
weaving and shit all night until my head hurt and like I'm a head banger. And then like I said, then all of a sudden you just gonna roll over and go to sleep?
And I promise you, I don't think that other party is gonna let you.
Absolutely not.
You giving up something, sir, whether it's to him or his wife.
Because they've
Have
been
a good
trying to
day.
get shit together before y'all got there.
I mean, if I was a neighbor, we might as
That's
well
the
go and
answer.
send
Have
him
a
a
good
thank
day,
you
sir.
card.
You can't join. And
Everybody needs
probably will.
their people.
Probably will. That's wild. That's a no for me. Okay. Sir, I don't have advice for you because you don't have sense. Nothing you said makes sense. So, next story. He's entertaining another bitch. We dated for a year. Oh, I'm tripping. There we go. We dated for a year. I felt he was entertaining another bitch, so I made a copy of his apartment key and put a tracker on his car. He found the tracker a few weeks ago and broke up with me. I still have my apartment key though, and my cat still belongs to him. So logically, his eggplant still belongs to me, right? Right. I was tired of playing games with him, so I dressed up and let myself into his apartment. He was with a fat bitch serving her my eggplant. Like what? I pulled I pulled him by his locks and pounced on him. Then they both pushed me into the hallway and threw my purse and keys behind me. I left before the cops arrived, but I don't understand. What kind of game is he playing? Why throw my purse into the hallway with my keys and he didn't take his house key away from me? I'm going back. I'll wear my boots next time in case I have to stump a fat hoe out, but I want him to invite me over. I'm tired of making the first move. How do I make him step up and treat me like the priority I am? I need advice. Mic drop.
I need a cold shower after hearing this bullshit.
Here's the worst part. Let me see. Let's. Oh shit. Okay. I'll let. Okay. Here's the part. Why throw my purse into the hallway with my keys, but he didn't take his house key from me? I'm going back. I'll wear my boots next time in case I have to stump a fat hoe out. But I want him to invite me over. I'm tired of making the first move. How do I make him step up and treat me like the priority that I am? Damn, he broke up with you.
When did you become a priority, baby girl?
You broke in. He just probably forgot to get the
And I
key.
promise you, he forgot in the midst of all the commotion because you startled him. So he forgot about that key, but he gonna remember, and he probably just gonna change his locks on your monkey ass because
Uh-uh.
who fights with a bitch with about a key? And nobody
He
got time for that.
then she wanted everybody to say, pause. Hold on. Let me take my key off.
Right? What the type foolery is that?
I'm going back. I'm tired of making the first move.
That's where I was confused. Like, are they still? Because she keeps saying she's
No,
making a
she's
first move.
mental,
So, are
sister.
they still sleeping together? Like, and is he trusting her?
No, he's mental. She's
But
mental, I mean.
yeah, because I'm like, she keeps saying she's tired of making a first move. Like, first move mean like you
You're
did,
breaking and entering, bitch. He's gonna have you arrested. You wait, you said it. I left before the you said I left before the cops got there. So you didn't take that the way that that went. Baby, let's tell you. Okay. I think we need to tell her what exactly just happened because she don't know exactly what just happened or she's playing dumb. Either way, let's help her out. Okay. What happened was, honey, he don't like you. He probably was entertaining somebody else. It doesn't sound like you guys were exclusively dating. You did not have a right to make a key of his apartment. You did not have a right to put a tracker on his car because as soon as he found the tracker, he let you go. You didn't say anywhere where he moved back and forth, back and forth. What you said was, oh, but I still have the key. And then you said, my vagina belongs to him. So if I still give him my vagina, that must mean his weenus still belongs to me logically. Baby, there is no logic in a single thing that you are doing. So you said you tired of playing games with him, which means he hasn't interacted with you and has left you alone. So you got dressed up and you went over there to his apartment and he was with somebody else. Nothing about you being dressed up turned him on. You pulled his locks, him and the lady push you out, throw your purse with you, throw the key with you, and call the cops. You then still say, I'm tired of trying and fighting for our love, but I'm going to try again. I'm going to go ahead and go back. And this time, I'm going to just dress different. You tired of making the first move? You're the only one making a move, period. All he's done is broke up with you, called the police on you, and shoved you out the apartment. He should really follow through with the whole police report, restraining order, change the locks and everything because you're batshit crazy.
She is dick crazy. That's what it is. Because the reason why, and I say that is because she says, if mine's belong to me, his belongs to me too. She ain't care about nothing else. That's all she cares about.
She says she digmatized,
She
honey. She
definitely
is
did that.
digmatized.
That's all she care about.
You're right. It's
Yeah,
not
when
the
you listen, that's exactly what that is. She's stuck. That hell yeah, he needs to fucking move.
You got a psycho on your team.
Hell
not
yeah.
relocate. Not relocate. She's crazy.
Hell
She needs
yeah.
more food in case she have to stomp somebody out for somebody that's not yours.
Invited. You're
I
not
mean, you
That
even
already walked in
invited.
broke
on him
into his
smashing somebody,
apartment. He
right? They
didn't
was
allow you
smashing
into
when
his
he went in,
apartment.
when she caught them, right? They was doing it, right? They was having sex when she went to the house,
Correct.
and
Yes,
she's still talking
yes.
about going back. All she care about is dick.
He was with that bitch.
Well, you do know
Yep.
that is
So
one
you
of the
pulled
first
him to take
signs.
him off of.
Huh?
And she was still confused
Wait,
about
one
Keith.
of the first signs of what?
That is still one of the first signs of you slow as the fuck.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
you are dickmatized or pussymatized and you cannot move past your desire of sexual content with a person, it is a sign of being slow.
mhm.
Your vibration is low as the entire fuck. Seriously, when you can't do nothing, that's my dick. That is not your dick, girl. That is his dick. It goes wherever the fuck he puts it. Sometimes in your throat and sometimes in hers. Either way,
It's everybody.
it
Sounds like
all
a community.
belongs to him.
And I don't think I think she took the whole like I'm just sleeping with you like over the top, like
Well, what happened was
create a
all
relationship.
that bed talk, with that
Mm-hmm.
getting it talk.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
mine talk.
yeah.
It's all yours. I do whatever you want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
I go wherever you want.
All deep and stuff, getting hair getting pulled and shit. Now she's stuck.
Girl, leave that dick alone. That ain't yours. It ain't yours.
Leave it alone.
That is so scary. This man needs to take this seriously. First, the tracker, now she popping up inside your apartment and not even reacting like, oh my God, this hurt me. She like, no, get off of her because I want to, like, she need to go because I came to get some. So she need to go.
He really, really need to stop laying that pipe to bitches. Cause swear to God, he must got a
Crazy.
Uber Duker Wooker. Hey, it says I'm large and in charge. And
Some
I get it how I live. And I will make you
she
do stupid things even when I'm done with you. And so that's the problem. Now she doing stupid things and you're done with her. And
to the point.
she's not done with you, sir. It's
Yep.
about to go down.
He needs to
Let me
relocate because she's
reiterate
gonna keep going over there with her boots and stuff, trying to fight
Boots
everybody.
on the ground, baby. Boots on the
on the ground. Oh my gosh. But
Are
why
they gonna
does
be
every story
construction
start
boots? Do they got the metal in the front?
they're gonna be combat boots? Watch. But why does every story start this way? We dated for a year. I felt
No,
he was
they was not
entertaining
dating.
another bitch, so I made a copy of his apartment key and put a tracker on his car. Hard stop.
See, that's crazy.
See, hard stop goes with the fact that it's not that that nigga forgot to take his key, bitch. You went and stole another key with your lying ass, and you
Who puts a
crazy.
tracker in
So he
people's
may
feet?
be thinking that the door open or something. He's not aware you have a key.
He needs and in order for her to make a key and put a tracker, all of that was signs to show you they was not dating. He was sleeping with her on and off,
And she
right
was
along
doing
with
what
the
she wanted
community
to
that he was
do.
Thank
sleeping with for a whole year. And she got sprung and went crazy. Then she started doing
so
trackers and
the
stuff.
next
And this
part.
nigga probably, and she probably did the tracker because what was happening was she was calling his phone when he was smashing. And then she was like, oh, he ignoring my
That's what I'm
calls. And,
saying.
she telling friends over there that her boyfriend is ignoring, and they like, they don't know no better. They're like, girl, go track him. You can do this. And her dumb ass went and did the
Exactly.
shit. And now she about to have a whole fucking case against her because she crazy over dick. Now she not about to get no dick. She gonna have to worry about fucking
Exactly.
Henrietta inside jail trying to get some.
Now she gonna be looking.
Because it was so
Yeah.
the next thing was he found the tracker a few weeks ago and broke up with me. I still have my apartment key though. He didn't know that you had the key and he broke up with you right away instead of a conversation, anything like that. That means y'all was not dating because he immediately he broke up with you. No, he probably told you you crazy as hell. I never want to see you again. That's not a breakup. Y'all did not break up. Mm,
No, I don't really think they was really ever
I
boyfriend and
don't.
girl.
I don't. I don't.
She too
Mm-mm.
crazy with it.
Mm-hmm. He cut her off real quick, real quick. So if he knew about all of the things, like if he would have knew about the key at the same time as the tracker, he would have asked you for the key back. He didn't know you had a key.
Yeah, he should
You
have cut that out the one night. That should have been a one night stand. He fucked up for doing that, hitting that over
right,
12 months.
He
right.
didn't know, y'all. He didn't know. You know, these men are slow. They don't be knowing. They really believe women are cool.
Because they like being admired and stuff. He like his ego being stroked. He probably like the when he does call her, she immediately comes. It doesn't look like she requires anything at all because, ma'am, what you responded that way after you got put out? You responded, "I'll wear my boots next time."
And she said,
Why
I'm
did
going back tomorrow.
as
You
if
thought
it's
you could get
nothing?
rid of me? I'm
I'm
coming
tired of
back
making the first
tomorrow
move. Now
with
this
my
is just
boots on.
ridiculous, right? I'm tired of trying so hard to make this work. I'm tired of making the first move. Now this is becoming ridiculous. So I'm just gonna do it again tomorrow.
One thing's for sure, all jokes aside, bruh, I hope you got a door camera. I hope you got something to protect you in the midst of dealing with crazy. Because let me be clear with you, she is delusional as the entire fuck.
Yes,
Whether
this
you are right or wrong, it wouldn't matter to me if you was right or wrong. This young lady is
separate,
delusional.
right?
And with that being said, you must protect yourself, young man, because women are not cool even when they cool. I hate to tell y'all that I love us, but we ain't chill. And so just because we play chill with you to get to where we want to be and the information that we need, don't mean we won't flip script on your ass in seconds. So stop spreading that penis because clearly it's gonna be your downfall, Samson.
Getting you in trouble.
It's you Samson right now for me and don't even know it. You don't even know you
She ain't
Samson,
even
bruh.
Delilah. She ain't even Delilah. He just being treated like that, but she
I'm
not
just
even.
saying, he just Samson. She is no Delilah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Cause
don't know.
he Samson liked Delilah. Samson told Delilah to come around. Delilah just fucked him over. The difference is, honey, did nobody ask for your presence, bitch. You crazy. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Incorrect.
yes, she has marbles for brain cells. She is weird and may do something that he wouldn't have expected. Oh,
And that's why he
absolutely.
needs to relocate. He needs to relocate.
Sister, you are really sticking with, and for
Hell
those of you
yeah.
You
who
gotta
in my,
hide from these
That's
people.
crazy. Like that's crazy.
it
I
is.
mean, I come on now. I know I ain't too
And you
far
came in trying
from
to
doing
fight
some
that
crazy
girl.
stuff. And if I'm telling you
You
that's
didn't
crazy,
try
now
to fight
that's
the girl.
crazy.
You jumped
Like
on him.
she
Hmm.
needs
She did. That's why I'm saying that makes it even more crazy how she entered. She didn't try to fight both of them. She pulled him off of her. In other words, don't give away my ping.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Ooh, child, bless you. I'm praying for you, young man. I'm praying for you.
he, he come home and she gonna be in the apartment
So
trying.
anyway, very interesting that this child, that this is the last story that we read because my cousin's book, I'm telling y'all, y'all should get it. It's actually based on true stories and it's something kind of similar to this because traces of karma, cases of karma. Because let me tell you, sometimes you can do things in the past and then it come back to haunt you, or sometimes you do things like give away your peen or your vajayjay to somebody that you know is really into you, and the person that's really into you is the person you should not give it away to. And when they start acting too into you and you're not into them, you got to pull it back because you're not into them. Because any type of attention you give them will make them go nuts. That's how men and women end up with stalkers, end up with people trying to impregnate and do it, get you stuck. All of those things are real. So it comes back when you least expect it. And that's exactly what happened in this book. I read it in one full day. I did because I couldn't go to bed because I needed to know what was going to happen and why that girl was so crazy. I needed to understand. Go figure. At the end, you actually do find out why the person was crazy. And it's because the person that wasn't crazy knew they was crazy about him and was so flattered that they keep letting it happen. But baby, your flattering should never be based on somebody's heart. It doesn't matter if it's logical to you. Logic and love don't go together. If they did, half of y'all wouldn't be married and have a wife because half of y'all do the dumbest shit ever. And if we used our logic, we drop y'all ass from I do sometimes. I've been in that situation. Child, it ain't no joke. I have been on the side, sorry, sis. I have been on the side where it was, I love him. He's still mine. I'm gonna take him. I was the first. Oh, blood of Jesus, leave me alone. It's yeah, people are crazy, but I listen, pay attention because people don't have sense. They really don't. And I don't understand it, but it's not for me to understand. It's for me to react and protect myself. So, sir, I have advice for you. For her, my advice is get therapy and leave that man alone. He don't want to be with you. That's what he's saying, said, and has said from the beginning. I don't know how you're processing it that way, and that's not my job to figure out how. You're going to get in trouble because he's calling the police. And if he has any good sense, like my sister said, even if he don't move right away, what he should do is file a complete report. And because at this point, you'd have done two things. You have done two things. And when they look at the door and realize it wasn't open, you didn't break in, they're going to realize you have a key and that it was ill gotten. So you're going to have charges pressed on you. Do you really want charges pressed on you for this? It's not even your husband that you've been with all these years and you fighting for your family or something. Girl, you're unhinged. You're not safe. You need to stop. Like for real. You crazy. I don't even understand how you wrote this shit asking for this help, but I mean, I guess I'm glad you did, so maybe you could listen. You need to stop. No, no more from you. So that is it from us tonight. That is the last big girl. But sis, at least in Thin Line, he took the girl out. He wooed her. He listened to her heart, told her he wasn't going to do certain things, and showed up. This one sound like a real crazy quackhead because she didn't mention none of that. She talking about, I still can't get over why throw my purse into the hallway with my keys, but didn't take his key from me. I'm going back. I'll wear my boots. next time in case I have to stomp a fat hoe out. But I want him to invite me over. I'm tired of making the first move. That right there lets us know he's not invited her over. He's not pursuing her or nothing. She said it on her own. Girl, what advice we supposed to give you? I don't know. I have had some pretty amazing sex. I mean, sex that made my eyes roll in the back of my head and forget that I even had any problems. And I still never acted like that over me. I don't understand.
So
That's crazy.
take me to the
That
king.
sex is as powerful as the sex.
Leave her with the king, honey. Leave her with the king. Okay? Because
Blasphemy.
The king is why she in
She
trouble.
need to go to church. She need to go to
you
the signs are
stupid, daddy.
he's not into her,
Daddy.
or
Listen, she done had one king too many.
well,
Oh, so weak. Well,
I
you
don't
know,
think she had because she's stuck on this one like Clarissa. She's stuck on this one like Clarissa is stuck on Papoose, acting like it ain't nothing else out there. This your first boyfriend, girl? This the
he
first
probably
date you
gave
been
her
on?
some head.
I'm not letting no man ever, ever. I ain't doing it. Well, on the way out, I'm gonna play the advertising for Thursday. I will be doing an interview with Drika Speaks from TikTok. Head over there and take a look at her page. It's Drika Speaks, and she gives all the hot tea and all the gossip. She's a blogger and comedian, quite very interesting. Of course, she is. She's an Aquarius, duh. But I'm going to be interviewing her first ever interview and her last interview on the 12th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think that is 9 Central and 10 Eastern Standard Time. So I will be interviewing her and I'm super excited. But in case you don't know who she is, here she is. And immediately after, I will be closing out the show. So please follow us on all social media platforms, like and subscribe on your way out, and share. Get more people to subscribe. I'm going to be doing a makeup giveaway again. So it's only going to be if you do what I ask you to do, which is to subscribe, support, and share. Is that too much to ask? I mean, I pay for the damn makeup. I'm going to ship it to you. Maybe if I start cussing at y'all, like gripping them on TikTok, you will listen. Give me the fucking money.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm saying being nice ain't working. So here we go. And have a good night after this. Goodbye. Royals, it's Aquarius season, and Aquarius sis Drika Speaks is stepping out for her first ever interview on Melanin Madam Live, YouTube, 7 p.m., February 12th. Look at
They
it.
should have warned you about me. I'm the queen of receipts. Welcome to Death Row, baby. Knock, knock. It's me again. And of course, before bed, I got some tea again. So,
Big creators from YouTube, TikTok, IG have been looking for Drika. Aquarius always come with the receipts and we don't play. That's why they stole all of her content. Real content creators tell the truth. That's why everybody on YouTube is using her stuff, from big content creators to small ones. And one thing she gonna let you do is prove yourself and explain yourself. You can't tell that she told a lie.
you gotta say, because you know why? If she telling me in front of 96 to 100 people right now, if y'all don't let her up to say what she gotta say now, she's gonna inbox me, y'all gonna be wondering what the fuck she gotta say anyway. So do y'all want her to say that shit publicly in front of everybody, or do y'all want her to inbox me and I don't have to share that shit with nobody? So I'm gonna let the check.
If you don't want to land on a T page, don't do T worthy stuff and then post it. But at least she's gonna pray for you. Melanin Madam on YouTube for the interview, and then join Drika so you can get all the hot tea. See y'all February 12th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you follow your girl. Y'all be taking her stuff. You might as well give her credit and use the good pictures when you give her credit, because she is T. Clock it.